Hello everyone, Hong here. Welcome to another unboxing and first look video. Today, I'm going to be testing out a new portable wind turbine. Stick around. In one of my earlier videos, we learned that portable solar panels do indeed work, but they're only effective if you have strong and consistent sunlight. If you've missed that video, do check it out, the link is in the description. But what if you have no sunlight? Like today for example, here in Singapore, it's pretty cloudy and I think it's about to rain. There are other options, such as water turbines, but then you're gonna need to have a constant flow of water, like a stream. And of course, wind turbines, if you've got wind. And that's precisely what I've got here. An alternative option to charging up my power banks and other electrical devices. Okay, enough talking, let's get unboxing. That rain lasted for quite a few hours, but now that it's over, let's get on with checking out what's inside. This is the Infinite Air portable wind turbine from a Singapore-based company known as Tex Energy. And according to their LinkedIn profile, the company aims to design, develop, and manufacture portable power generators and power storage products for off-the-grid use. By the way, this is not a sponsored video nor a sponsored product. I just want to find out if these sort of things work and if they'll help us in our daily need for power and hopefully play a small role in building a more sustainable future. Okay, so here we have it. Everything is opened up, unboxed onto my ground sheet. So the package comes with a really nice nylon MOLLE-ready pouch. I'm not too sure if it's waterproof, but it should be water resistant at least, I guess. Quality is pretty good, feels very durable. And you have your motor right here. That's where the electricity is generated from. That's your wire connector that connects to a USB outlet, as you can see right here, USB connector on one side, the other side goes into the motor. This is the blade mount. That's where you put the 3 blades, secure them onto these sides and then mount this onto the motor. I'm not sure what material this is. I think it's aluminum because it's really light and it feels pretty sturdy as well. Obviously you get the box. 3 of these propeller blades, they are plastic but very thick and they feel really well built, as well as the tripod. Now the tripod's on a slightly lighter side, it's not too heavy. I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough when you have the whole thing set up, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. And last but not least, a little pouch for said tripod and a quick starter guide to tell you how to get this thing all fitted up together. Alright, now that we've unboxed, opened up and laid everything out, it is now time for us to pack everything back in, head outside to test if this actually works. And what better place to do it than by the sea on the beach. I'm just gonna keep my fingers tightly crossed right now and hope that the rain does not come back. Now before we go out, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this would work properly as advertised on their website? Pause the video real quick, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. So here I am at Punggol Point, the northeast of Singapore, very near to Coney Island. If you've not seen my day hike video, do remember to check it out. The link is in the description. That's one of my favorite spots here in Singapore to chill out. I will be revisiting the island real soon because my last trip there, well, it was just rainy. So if you're interested, do consider subscribing to the channel. This is where I share my camping, hiking, and other Wanderlust related content. All right, so let's set everything up and test everything out. So the Infinite Air is a portable wind-powered turbine designed to harness the wind to generate power for either power banks or directly into your equipment such as your cell phones, cameras, etc. All right, so according to the quick startup guide, it will only take us about 6 steps to get everything sorted out. So let's get started. So something I really like about this design with my first blade popped onto the mount is, if you look really carefully at the mounting point, there is this little notch that rises up on one side of the inner side of the blade. And if you look at the mount right here, there is also a little notch right there. So that allows you, you're not able to go in this way because it wouldn't fit. So that makes it really seamless and easy. There you go. Quick and easy. All right, so now that we've got the blades fitted onto this mount, the next thing we're gonna do is screw this into the motor generator power thingy, and you go in a clockwise direction. So you're gonna make sure it's tight and secure, and we're done. Oh, I could feel the vibration inside this motor assembly unit. Equally as easy would be setting up the tripod. It really feels pretty light. I wish it was a little bit more heavy because if you get really strong winds, then I'm not sure how well it'll stand. There's also a telescopic function for you to get it to a higher height if necessary. This mount up here, and then we screw it in. And we're pretty much done. There we go. It is also designed for a wide range of users and applications, from individuals, expedition teams, emergency aid workers, and adventure seekers. Okay, so the last thing we got to do is connect this to the wire. This is the one with the USB outlet. This is about 1 meter long, so it's pretty good length. And there's a little arrow up here and an arrow on the receiving end as well. So you just align the arrows and you push it in together. Okay, so the setup is done, and as you can see, I'm by the beach and we've got a pretty decent breeze. I wouldn't call it a very strong wind, but it's a consistent breeze. It's not spinning. Why is that? I'm gonna figure this out, and hopefully we could get this going really soon because it's almost 6:30. The sun, as you can see, well, there's no sun. It's been cloudy after the rain, but yeah. So here we go. We've got pretty strong winds right now, but oh, there we go. Wow, okay, so it needs a, well, it works. Kinda. All right, so what I have here is a little USB voltage meter tester thingy. I'm gonna plug it into directly to the charger or the wind turbine. And I'm guessing nothing's gonna light up until the wind starts spinning the blades, and then we have power. At the moment, there's nothing happening right now. And then on this end, I'm gonna plug in my portable battery bank. this is my 30,000 milliamp. It is currently dead, so 0% battery inside. I'm hoping to be out here for about 1 hour and to see how much it would charge up. But given the fact that it's not exactly spinning, I'm feeling a little bit skeptical right now. Maybe I'll move this closer to the water and maybe we could get a little bit more wind. All right, let's try that out. Okay, so this is all set up right now. It is facing the direction of the wind. It's just not spinning. I'm guessing the wind isn't strong enough. So installation is correct. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. And I'm getting a really good breeze. You know what? I've decided to stay here for an hour at 6:30 right now. Sunset would be, well, done by 7:30. So let's just sit here for an hour and see if this works or if it doesn't. Well, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm still looking out at the wind turbine and it is not moving. I've got a pretty nice view here, really comfortable breeze, and received one of these sample wheat beers, Edelweiss. And it's pretty good. So I brought 2 cans of beer. Expected to stay out here for an hour to see how much power would be generated from the wind turbine. No luck yet. 40 minutes to go. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Well, as you can see, the sun is setting. It is about 7:15 p.m. right now. Battery on my camera is dead. Thankfully, I brought my GoPro. Been looking at the portable turbine, wind turbine, and it's not spinning. It's not turning at all. It did not spin a single rotation. I'm guessing I'm at a spot that's not windy enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack up now, finish my second can of beer, and then head home. But this video is not going to end because I'm going to look for a different spot that is more wind, and I know exactly where I need to go. And well, I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Alright, so it's been about 20 hours since my failed attempt last evening to get my portable wind turbine going. And I'm guessing the main reason why it didn't work was because the wind wasn't strong enough. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna head to the northern tip of Singapore, just a short 2-kilometer walk away from my office, because that spot's got really good winds. Alright, let's go. So here we are at Woodlands Waterfront Park. where I do a fair bit of jogging. There's also this beautiful 400-meter long Woodlands Jetty. Now this jetty used to serve the Royal Malaysian Navy back when Singapore was a part of Malaysia. It has since been absorbed as a part of the park and refurbished into a beautiful spot for fishing and chilling out. There's even a seafood restaurant here that offers fresh and live seafood. So I've not walked out to the jetty yet, but given the weather today, it's really cloudy, really gloomy, sprinkle of drizzle, and there's not a lot of wind where I'm at. I'm hoping that by walking out toward the jetty, we'll get some stronger and more consistent rain. So fingers crossed, let's walk. Okay, so we got ourselves to the end of this Woodlands Jetty. Right behind me, across the Johor Strait, that is Malaysia. It's starting to drizzle a little bit heavier, but it should still be okay. And there's a good constant wind. It's not very strong, but there's still wind nevertheless. So I'm gonna set up now and let's hope we get this wind turbine thingy working. All right, so as you can see, setup is complete. It's not spinning. I got it facing the wind. It's not moving. Thankfully, what I did was brought along one of my friction clamps. I'll show you guys a close-up in a bit. And instead of using the tripod, I'm gonna try to mount this directly onto the rails so it's got a little bit more height and with nothing blocking the wind. Hopefully it'll work this time. Fingers crossed. All right, success. It seems like we got it working. I was a bit worried for a while because after I got it all fitted and secured onto the railing, and it still didn't spin, even though the wind is pretty strong. Give it a little nudge, started spinning, and it's going well. So the next thing we're gonna do is to plug in that USB voltage meter to find out how much power this is generating and connect that to my portable battery power bank, and let's see. Alright, I got a bit of good news because it is working. As you can see, the voltage meter is running. It's generating about 3 volt. I'm guessing that's what it means. So top left corner it says 3.1, 3.2 volt. So I'm guessing that there is some power coming through this adapter into the portable battery bank. There's the amperage is like 0.2, 0.02, 0.05. I'm not too sure what that means, but so yeah, the time now is 6:35. We'll just sit here for an hour and chill, and let's see how much power we're able to get from this portable wind generator. It's spinning a lot quicker than you could see in the video. I will maybe take a little clip from my cell phone and then I'll show you guys in a bit. All right guys, well, as you can see, I am packed up and I'm walking away from that end of the jetty where I was. I spent about an hour and a half, and to be very frank, I'm a little disappointed. The wind turbine, it works, right? You guys saw it, it spun, so in that sense it works. However, I think you need really strong winds for it to work effectively and efficiently, because I don't think I squeezed out any juice enough to charge up the power bank. I even unplugged that USB voltage meter because I wasn't sure if that was taking up whatever precious 0.1% battery that was electricity that was being generated. So unplugged that, sat there for an hour, and sadly, nothing at all. So to answer any questions, question number one, does it work? Yes. Does it work well? No, not at all. At least not in the winds that I have experienced yesterday and today. Today should have been better because, you know, we're right by the sea, but still nothing. So if you guys have used this before or used something similar or have advice and tips for me, please leave them in the comments, because I'm not done with it yet. I'm gonna do more research and figure out if there is a better solution, if I can modify this, or what I should do. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining me on this little unboxing and testing video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.